set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Graves. On first down, it's play action. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Kurt, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year. Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the crow route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Fighting off the defense. They can't get him to the ground. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
I mean, this is exactly how they wanted to start when they opened up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play. Pick up a good chunk of yards. And if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. And give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He'll try a pass here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Looking to throw it again. He escapes the pocket. 4th down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. First play, looking to throw it. Caught by the receiver. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Defense is coming after him. Well, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Snags a quick throw.
Well, big decision coming up now for this offense. I think they thought they might get this first down, but now 4th and 1. Offensive coordinator and head coach talking about it. Are you going to go for it?
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. Oh, what a grab! And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. First and 10 play coming up.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Locates the tight end is complete. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Man, that is a quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down in the red area? Beautiful play.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout by the offense.
The defense backed up against their own end zone.
Charcoal.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Trying for the end zone, wanting it right up the gut. Wow, that is an impressive start for him. A game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick, or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
The offense starts with excellent field position. Quick pass, the catch is made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice
why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense set up with 1st and goal now after the penalty. Makes a quick grab. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep him short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. They'll hand it off.
Well, how about this one, Chris, for the option? Getting the wide receiver and on the option pitch. Fantastic read by the quarterback to know to give the ball up and let the shifty receiver do the rest to get it for a score. Well, the defense has got to be asking themselves, how many different guys is this guy able to pitch the ball to? This one's good for 6.
With the BTU, they take a 14-0 lead. Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Braves. But he's got some space here. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football. It's a great spot to start this drive. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a 1st down, and that should wrap up the 1st quarter of play. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
2nd down after that previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch! They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders. This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally chase him down, but a huge return. Very lucky. He didn't bring that all the way to the house. Just a bit more space, and he was gone. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He bought some time, now lets it go. It's caught.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
He's going to take a shot down the left side, and it's intercepted right near the goal line. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's bringing it back.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner decides to field it. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. Offense back out there trying to get something going. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the returner will be brought down. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
They'll run the option. Back's got it on the pitch. They make the tackle, but enough for a 1st down. Textbook execution on the option. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking for his big tight end. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Well, you had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. Receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
Good throw to the flat. It's a screen. Finding space at the 20. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Braves. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the middle. He's picked for a third time tonight. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and the speed they have.
It's a quick grab. That's an exciting hurdle move, but not much of a gain there.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And the offense will take over 1st and 10.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught quickly. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Here's the 2nd down play. Receiver in motion now. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. This time is complete. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? The defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking for a man. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense on the field to take over. And looking to throw now on first down. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion sets up a second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Robinson. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes a quick catch. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The receiver grabs it, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. That pass is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Play action here on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. On the move now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's swarmed by the defense.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A deep shot to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain. Lips
by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Testing the right side here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quick throw over the middle. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout by the defense.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes a quick grab. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
But the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
And on 2nd and goal, the offense goes with the speed to try to get the ball out to the edge. But how about this defense? Not only are they physical, but here they show what kind of speed they have as well.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, we're going for the touchdown. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. No, they stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right, and it's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Breaks free. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch is made down the middle. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I know this quarterback loves to take this shot downfield on the go route. Not able to connect this time, but you can guarantee this offense will look for those quick shot opportunities again.
Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Running back has it on the screen now. When the tackle is made, the defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the 1st down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. He fields it at the 15. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a late deep throw. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 20. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18. We're in the final quarter. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graves. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Oh, and he can't hang on with a little screen pass there. And that's going to bring up 3rd. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's done some room at the 45. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep down the left side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
But trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back in this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, look, he's checking it deep again. And it's incomplete. He got away with one there, a dangerous throw.
Here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting.
Oh, they've got him there. The defense gets to him. Never had much of a chance, and that is the final play. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.